These are highly important, extremely important. It is just like the mortar or the foundation of any building. Because lesson 1 is all about how to initiate sentences in speech initiators. Lesson 2 is all about you have started but you don't know how to fill the gaps. Lesson 3 is all about how to connect logically two simple, compound or complex sentences together, right? And the third and the fourth lesson is all about prepositional phrases that will actually help you to make your sentences variations in the sentences. So these are extremely important, like the foundation of any building, palace, whatever. Okay, let's do it. So lesson 1 is opinion expressions. Sentence, you can say sentence or in speech initiators. Means first of all you have to learn how to start speaking. Correct? Expressions would be like, in my opinion. Say it with me. In my opinion.
In my opinion.
From my perspective.
From my perspective.
I believe that.
I believe that.
As far as I'm concerned.
As far as I'm concerned.
I would say that.
I would say that.
In my view.
In my view.
To my mind.
To my mind.
If you ask me.
If you ask me.
As I see it.
As I see it.
The way I see things.
The way I see things.
So these are the sentence initiators or expressions to keep your viewpoint, your perspective, your thought, right? So that you don't sound like redundant or something like, that you just know how to speak, but you don't have manner, you don't know, like about fashion. Fashion doesn't mean you wear something at the top and then wear something in the bottom. Yeah, I'm like, yes, I'm a fashion guy. There's some senses, right? Fine. Again, just hitting the ball doesn't mean you are a footballer.
Yes.
Are you getting what I'm saying? So in the same way, right, merely speaking doesn't mean you are a good or eloquent speaker. You should know. So to rationalize your opinion, your thoughts, your views, your expressions, you should always use sentence or speech initiators. Why? Because see, if you really know how to speak in such a way so that you can protect yourself by putting a safeguard around you, then that is through the opinion expressions. Clear? Now you use some more expressions to show your clarity and confidence. I strongly believe that. Say it loudly.
I strongly believe that.
I strongly believe that.
I'm convinced that.
I'm convinced that.
It seems to me that.
It seems to me that.
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
I have no doubt that.
I have no doubt that.
I have no doubt.
I have no doubt that. There are 30 only that you have to use. You have to practice in such a way so that you can differentiate yourself from others. People will say, I too speak good English. I too come from a very good school, college, university. You say that's okay. But I have given special time to improve my communication. You got it? This is where you will make difference. Clear? Fine. So they too can speak. Like a raw rice. They're like a ball of rice. But you too. But one will be from 7-star, one will be from dhaba.
One is biryani, one is not.
Forget about biryani. Even in biryani, it is in 100 rupees nowadays.
Okay.
The rice will remain same. But one from the 50 rupees plate and one 1500 to 6500 rupees plate. Okay. So because you have given extra time to improve and to work on that, go ahead, memorize, write this. 30 are there. Even if you are 5 to 10, good. 10 to 20, better. More than 20, you are the best. Clear? So from today onwards, you will be using like that. Some more are there that you can use, right, to soften your perspective. That was too strong to show your strong perspective. Now to soften. Soften means to keep your perspective lightly. I tend to think that.
I tend to think that.
When you speak out, you let your brain to memorize. So speak out. I could be wrong, but.
I could be wrong.
Quickly.
I could be wrong.
I suppose that.
I suppose that.
It might just be me, but.
It might be just me, but.
As far as I can tell.
As far as I can tell.
Now you use some more expressive agreement, right, with your own viewpoint. Like, I personally think that. I personally think that. I can't help but think that.
I can't help but think that.
I have always felt that.
I have always felt that.
My personal take on this is that.
My
personal take over this and that.
This, that. My personal take on.
My personal.
This is my favorite one. I always say this. Like whenever I have some situations, right? People come and ask to me that, okay, what do you think about what should we do? Then I say my personal take on this is that let the boy go now.
A personal take on this.
My personal take on you speak like some authoritative person. When you use such expressions, right? You speak like some from the British era. My personal take on this is that this is where you show that you are a king. This is where you show that you are a queen, right? You don't talk like, oh, at least can speak English. Speaking English means people should realize that you hold the authority, right? That's how you reflect. See how you'll tell the people what authority you are holding. Hey, this is my body. See, right? I'm stronger than you. This is my height, right? This is my money. You see my money in my pocket. No, like this? No. The wisest person, the most intelligent, the brightest, the most strongest person, he speaks, he opens his mouth and will let you know who am I. Understood? You show your authority through your voice. You show your personality through your voice. You tell the people that you all are, you might be hyenas, but I'm the king. Only through your voice. Right? Remember two things, never forget. Be soft by behavior, but king by attitude. You have to learn how to balance these two. Once you have that, nobody can outplay you. Nobody can outperform you.
I understand. How soft by behavior?
Soft behavior means whenever you meet with people, be more polite, be mild. But when you have to show what you are, let's say, even if you are shaking the hand, hold the hand and crush the hand. So you are soft. Crush doesn't mean you have to crush. Show the confidence. When you hold the hand, give a tight grip. The person should feel your power, right? That's the confidence, right? This is how you make difference. If you have to live and survive in this society, in this country, in this world, that's how you have the authority. You got it? So there is nothing above the public speaking and leadership, right? Three things: communication skills, public speaking, and leadership. Of course, English language proficiency is the base, because unless you have a good proficiency in English language, like grammar and vocabulary, you cannot have a good communication skills. Communication skills is all about science and art. Public speaking is all about the art of domination, controlling people. All right? And leadership is all about, even if you are standing like this, people should feel you. Right? Understood? Good. Now let's go ahead and we have more expressions. You use some more expressions, right, to show your perspective with consideration. Like, some may disagree, but I believe. Loudly.
Some may disagree,
but I believe.
Okay, some
Right?
may disagree, but I believe.
When you speak louder, you let your brain to learn or to memorize that faster. So whenever you are practicing, in childhood, anyone, TWO2, TH double, why? The logic is that the louder we speak, we let our brain cells to be more active to learn or memorize about something. Okay. While I understand other viewpoints, I feel. While I understand
some
other viewpoints,
I
feel.
While I understand other viewpoints,
I feel. Use this. Fine. Initially use 5 expressions, then 10, then 20, then 30. Right? You use this 30 only. From now till the death of your, that's what. We learn this much thick book, right? In class 12th, I had a physics book of, this much thick. Heliderectional Walker and heliderectional crane. You just have to 30. With these 30 expressions only, you will show the authority. You're not going to show the attitude, right? Your words will show the authority. Clear? That being said, I still think That being said, I still think.
That being said, I still think.
That being said, I still think.
That being
Okay.
said, I still think.
After considering both sides, I would say,
After considering both sides, I would say,
based on my experience,
based on my experience,
based on experience, my experience. That's how you say. Clear? So these are the expressions, guys. Keep in the, you have pocket phone in the pocket. Keep in the pocket. Just see, use, see, use. This is so easy. Soft copy is in your pocket. Whenever you're going to speak, you're among the friends. Take the phone out, give a tap, open the PPT, right? And then you see and then speak. Just 2 to 3. All those that you have not used, that you are already using, use it. Master, right? Master this. There is no physical activity involved. Just a little bit practice, right? Now, someone who has practiced, for years and throughout the life in physical, this and that and all, do you know? If you are very much good in communication, right? Fine. You can even control them as a.
yes.
That's the reality. Clear? Fine then, guys. So that's how you'll be using opinion expressions. Right now, come. So now, opinion expressions is all about how to start these sentences. Now, what is the next challenge you will face? You can start, but you cannot continue because you have so many
Sorry.
unwanted pauses. This is where you use pause fillers. You see the chronological order of learning? I have learned how to start, but I don't know how to continue. So what I will use, very frequently I will use pause fillers. Well,
Well.
you see,
You see.
I mean,
I mean.
actually,
Actually.
basically,
Basically.
so,
So.
you know,
You know.
I guess,
I guess.
to be honest,
To
To be honest,
let me think.
Let
let me think.
Now, so there are 3 types of pause fillers you can use. Category 1, sounds. Category 2, one word. Category 3, some expressions or phrases. Right? Because that's how you will give your brain, right, to collect the ideas, right? By the time you are speaking and the people are engaged with you, your brain will get the time, by the time, to collect ideas. Because you are processing your thought from your mother tongue to your English language,
Yes.
right? To maintain that flow. So pause fillers is all about what? To help you to maintain. Go ahead. I'm there to help you. You will not take even any pause. And if if you will take any pause, I'm there to hold your hand. Clear? So you have a topic, let's say pollution. Speak on the pollution. Quickly. I don't have time. Quickly.
Uh,
Start from opinion expressions.
opinion expressions or bait and signal.
From anywhere.
Okay.
No. You are not doing here. You're just practicing, right? So just go ahead quickly. I'm not asking you to deliver any speech now. When you go and to deliver, then you use the speech structure. But as of now, just sentence.
The starting I know only 2. In my opinion, from my perspective.
Yes.
Okay.
Use at least 2 to 3 or 4, 5.
Okay, from my perspective, pollution is the and all is coming now. Well,
Mm-hmm.
and what else? Well and pause fillers. Well,
Well,
So,
so
I mean,
I mean,
okay.
actually, basically, right? See, you will see so many people they use only one pause fillers, and it looks very much odd. Actually.
yes.
Actually, I was going to market. Actually, I was staying at back my home. Use the variations. Why are you wearing the single shirt every day?
No, sir.
I'm not talking about you.
Okay.
Okay. Because someday you will also say, why you are wearing the same shoes? Right? Why are you using the same laptop? I'm not saying that. When it comes to the, like people connections, the variations. Because why people should enjoy you? You're showing variations in your communication, right? Not doing say actually every now and then. So sometimes you use well, sometimes you use, you see, sometimes you use I mean, sometimes actually, basically, so, I guess, to be honest, let me think. Right? Now, if you want to use some more, you want your brain to give more time to think so that you can process your ideas and then you can maintain the flow. Now, you understand why I say that you always speak with your own speed?
Yes, sir.
Because if you are speaking too fast, you will stumble upon. You got it?
Yes.
Don't do that,
Okay.
right? Because you'll stumble upon. If you speak too fast, right? Fine, you will stumble upon because your brain is not. If it is not very much, if it has not got enough rest at night, if it is not fast enough to process the idea, if it is not good in forming the sentences, if it doesn't have good grammar, sentence structures, if it doesn't have proper vocabulary, 100% chances are that you will stumble upon. Matlab, you'll fall down, and then you will take some big pauses, and then you'll be lost, and then everything will be wasted. Everything will be destroyed. With comfort, right? What is the Newton's third law?
Every action is an equal and
For every action, there is equal and
Opposite
opposite
reaction.
reaction. So speak with your own comfort, because the comfort that you will show the people, they will show the
Show it back to
same
you.
comfort. Did you get that? What I said?
Yes.
Okay.
This is where Newton's third law comes in communication. You didn't know that?
No.
Newton's third law says for every action there is equal and opposite reaction. How does it correlate in communication skills? So sometimes people will always say, "Sir, what should be the level of voice so that I can speak and one should listen? What is the speed so that people should not get bored?" Right? And how shall I speak so that everyone should be happy with me?
Everyone can't be happy.
The only science behind all these questions, the answer of all these questions is one thing. I'll speak in such a way where I can speak for hours while enjoying myself first. You understood? If I'm comfortable speaking like with this voice level, right? If I'm enjoying myself, that is the best level of voice. That is the best rate of speech. Nothing more than that. If anyone tells, no, you should speak with this louder voice, you should speak with this rate of speech, he's simply fooling you. He or she is simply fooling you. No, you enjoy first of all in yourself, and everyone will enjoy. Forget about those and all. Take care of the people, those who are nearby. Because if you are in a big auditorium, you'll have a mic. Why are you concerned? Right?
Exactly, sir.
So this is not your problem. At what voice level you should speak, what rate of speech. Anything where I'm comfortable. Right? But it doesn't mean that, dear friends, today I'm going to speak about some topic. Then then public speaking not for you. Right? Public speaking for those who can roar. Right?
Yes.
If you don't have that roaring attitude, then dear friends, I am going to. Why you came here? Get up from here. This is not for you. You got it? Everyone can't be a leader, can't be a leader. Even if you are the highly educated, you are double, triple, 5 times PhD holder, you come from America, Britain, UK, get out. This is not for you. You got it?
Yes.
So public speaking means first of all the authority in the voice. The attitude, a lot of things comes. A guy from IIT, Harvard, Massachusetts, and IIM. Yeah, this is why I know that. Yeah, I'm from IIM. I'm the gold medalist. Bas nahi karega. Right? You do the like that only. But when you show the authority, right? He will shut down his shop. Because see, nobody can beat you, nobody can ever beat you when you have the authority here. You understood? This is the power of public speaking and communication and leadership. Right? Let the people speak English. And you just shatter them by speaking the same thing in 10 different ways. How many ways you learn here?
30.
30. 10 is just to tell you, so that you don't say, oh, this guy is faking. No, just to tell you 10 ways. But once you enter, you come to know it's not 10 ways, it's 30 different ways. Clear? Fine, let's go ahead. So you want to give your brain more time, right? To collect ideas, you use bigger phrases, right? So that you can sound more professional and formal. Like, that's an interesting point. Well, I was speaking something about pollution. What I did? I clubbed well, and then that's an interesting point. Right? Right? Then if I may add, say it.
If I may add,
First one, that's an interesting point.
That's an interesting point.
that's an interesting point.
If I may add,
If I may add,
pollution should not be controlled by anyone personally. As I was saying, remember guys, opinion expressions you have to, when you start the sentences, pause fillers in the middle of the sentences. Never forget this.
Okay.
You may see that, oh, as far as I understand. No, this is from the middle when you take the pauses. But as far as I am concerned, this is from the beginning. You got it? The difference is, as I was saying,
As I was saying.
to clarify,
to clarify,
if you think about it,
if you think about it,
to put it another way,
to put it another way,
let's see,
let's see,
as far as I understand,
as far as I understand,
that reminds me,
that reminds me,
in other words,
in other words,
okay, let me put it this way.
let me put it this way.
When when you want your brain, like let's say use the expressions here from here. Well, you think your brain needs more time. Now you go back and again you use this, the second level of expressions. You use well, but again your brain said no, you need more time. Then you say that's an interesting point, fine, but again you need more time. Then you use third level. Let me put it this way. So that's an interesting point. Well, let me put it in this way. I use back to back 3 different pause fillers. You knew that I was speaking, but I knew that I was giving my brain more time to think and collect ideas. So there was no gap in the speech, and at the same time I was able to collect the ideas. You see how we play when we are in communication, public speaking and all. That's how you play. Fine. People should not just start, right? Just because you got mum, you are not able to speak. Are you getting? So communication skills, English language proficiencies are your swords, your weapons, right? Public speaking and leadership is the battle, the war. Understand?
Yes.
Public speaking and leadership is the ultimate battle or war. But who is your weapons is?
Communication.
That's a skill. English language proficiency is your weapons. Now you understood the importance of all the 4. Okay. So now let's go ahead with the third level of expressions. Let me put it this way. Let me
put it this way.
put it this way. Now, where was I? Oh yes,
Now, where was
I was talking about pollution. That's how you say, right? Now, where was I? Oh yes, I was talking about pollution. That's how you take the pauses, right? See, by using this expression, you are actually taking pause. But the others are thinking, oh, he's speaking something. Because everyone is not learning at AmBritish. Right? Third, just to give you an example, the pollution of the Delhi is higher than the pollution of Bengaluru. Correct?
Correct, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right? What I'm trying to say is,
What I'm trying to say is,
trees are being cut more in Bengaluru than it was done in New Delhi. Right? Then that's a great question. Let me think. Right? So when you speak, right, that's a great question. Let me think.
good question.
Right. You always, make the, see, it's all about public speaking is all about, just playing not only with the words, even playing with the audience as well. See, you say that's a great question. Right. Let me think. You are not thinking anything. You are actually getting time. Alright? If I recall correctly,
If I recall correctly.
If I recall correctly, just because of the pollution, the CM of New Delhi made odd and even in terms of driving the car on the road. Right? Fine. So remember, opinion expression you use to start sentences. But when you get stuck, 90% chances are there, not only with you, with everyone. You are the best public speaker, you are the best communicator, you will have the challenges. Clear, guys? Next, one way to look at it is, say with me,
One
way to look at it is, it's like this,
It's like this.
it's like this.
It's like this.
Good. Next, I hadn't thought about it that way, but
Haven't or
if
hadn't?
if
क्या बोल?
I hadn't
I hadn't.
thought about it.
I have never heard that people say hadn't.
Yeah,
Okay.
I hadn't.
Thought about it.
You didn't hear earlier?
No.
Hadn't. Had not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Had not.
Yeah, had not when you write. When you speak, it's hadn't.
Hadn't.
I hadn't thought about it that way before, but say it. I hadn't thought about it that way before, but
I
Okay.
hadn't thought about it that way.
before,
But
okay. Next, before I answer, let me just say,
Before I answer, let me just say.
when people ask questions from
good
you,
question.
yeah,
Before I
when you
answer,
say,
let me
sir, tell me one thing, sir. What about the pollution which is increasing in the city? You know, someone who will come to show the smartness.
Good question.
Right. So when you will see so many smart people, right, from the audience, he will raise the hands like, sir, I have a question, sir. Right. Fine. Then he will say, sir, tell me one thing, sir. What your government is doing when it comes to the pollution? And if you are smarter than him, you will say, before I answer, let me just say, how did you come to know about this question? What makes you to ask this question? That's all right.
That's an interesting
So
question.
you do the cross question,
Yes.
right? So that's how you play. So see, communication, public speaking, leadership is all about playing. If you can beat people through in communication, you can beat anyone in life. Remember this, right? Let others say, hey, I'm from IIT, I'm from IIM, I'm from Harvard, I'm from Massachusetts, I work under Elon Musk. That's cool, buddy. Before I answer your question, let me just say, why did you come here? So the biggest play is always through the words, right? Fine. Someone can be a footballer, very good footballer, better than Ronaldo.
But they can only speak about football.
But he can beat you on the playground. You can beat him anywhere. Understood? So words hold such a power, not such a power, the most power. Your words are the most powerful weapon. You can beat anyone, anytime, anywhere. Now you understand? Now you understood why you are being trained to speak one sentence in more than 30 ways? So that you can become unbeatable. Nobody should ever think, when you speak one thing more than in 30, forget about 30 ways, in just 10 ways, everyone will, that's not my cup of tea. I'm going. He will take the exit door. That's how it works.
So you said one word, no? Explodent or some word was there. Extra fantabulous.
Oh, okay. The one word appreciation.
Yeah.
Okay. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
This when we say praise someone.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to praise someone with one word? Hey, wow! Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
अभी से शुरू करूंगा तो आने वाले
That's a single
3
word.
5
Right. For him, it will be, oh, did you speak the entire paragraph? No, it was not a paragraph, it was a single word. Clear, guys? Hi, sir. Hi. Hi, good evening. Yeah. Just a second, guys. You guys came to know about, right, these two things? Just give us a second, please. Is that clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Your dad is waiting outside. Okay.
Okay.
So opinion expression is clear.
Hmm.
Pause fillers is clear. Make sure you people are using at least 10 expressions. 10 is good. 10 to 20 is better. And 20 to 30 is best. And if you are here, you should always be best. Remember one thing, right? If I say that I want every single learner who is coming to me a world public speaker, means I want. If you cannot think of that, trust me, I'll make you one. Fine. At least you'll hold that mindset. Right? At least you'll hold that mindset. But if you are doing what I'm saying, what I'm telling on a daily basis, right? 3 months is too much. 3 months is too many days. Clear? Shall we jump on to the third lesson?
Yes, sir.
So this was in one PDF, huh? Everything? Everything was in one PDF.
No,
All the
no.
pause fillers.
All the lessons are like, have you downloaded the course material?
Explodia.
Huh?
No, Explodia app. Course material is not done.
See, I'll suggest one thing.
Hmm.
You go on YouTube as well. You go on app as well. You go on, like course material. For course material, go on AmBritish.com. And then you will see free course materials. Download from there. You will find all these course materials there. You have the laptop?
Laptop I'll find on phone also.
No. Because once you will download, right?
Hmm.
It will come as a zip file.
Okay.
So how will you extract from the phone?
Correct.
Okay.
Zip file means?
Zip file means I'll forward it. Don't get trapped in that file. Okay. Zip file means a shrunken file to key, right, where all the files are put. Fine. But once you retrieve, retrieve, all the files come. Let's say one file is like 200 KB.
Hmm.
You have like 10 file.
Okay.
So 1 MB, right? But once you zip it, right, it will become hardly 50 KB, 20 KB like that.
Okay.
Clear? Fine. So pause fill is done. Okay, let it be for the day. How much? What is the time now? 7 PM, right?
So you'll forward this, sir?
I'll forward it now.
Okay.
On
WhatsApp?
your on your WhatsApp.
Okay.
Okay. You have it, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
All the course materials.
Yes, sir.
Fine.
So
So
you downloaded from this thing, Google, right? AmBritish.com or sir you sent?
you can download.
Okay.
If you want, you can download from the AmBritish.com. Okay. From there, fine.
There also.
Make sure that please you use it, right? Because see, your communication, see, your program is designed in such a way so that you cannot see the exit door, no matter, right? Provided you have attended the class. You cannot, just go with 0. Of course, you have learned something in 30 ways, right? And again, you have 30 different ways. 30 ways for one lesson, and then 30 lessons. Provided someone is not a dumb guy. Dumb मतलब जो मुंह से बोल नहीं सकता है. बस सीखेगा कुछ ना कुछ जरूर. But कुछ ना कुछ नहीं चाहिए. I want the best.
Everything.
Fine. Because this is how you show your prominence. This is how you show your authority.
Dominance.
This is how you show your dominance.
Prominence?
All are the synonyms.
Exactly.
Prominence, dominance. You will learn. You will learn all these. You will play with all these things when you will learn the 3 vocabulary. MUM methodology, word substitution methods, words grafting method. These 3 methodology. When I was in Delhi, I coined these 3 theory. These 3 theory will improve your 500 to 1000 words maybe within 15 days. And it will cover all the parts, idioms, proverbs, antonyms, synonyms, like that. For me, this is the best theory ever, right? I think anywhere, because I have read, words power made easy by Norman Lewis. This is some redundant, you write something, you practice something. No, you will enjoy. You cover something on, okay, let it be here. We were covering communication skills.
So you told that if you enjoy, the audience will enjoy.
Of course. What is the Newton's third law? You are enjoying something in yourself, right? Your audience will enjoy. You are faking something. how long will you fake? You cannot have dual personality. Do you know that?
Yes.
If you're trying to fake something, right, to people, that, oh, I'm the smartest guy, I'm just, I'll fake and everyone will, will listen to me because I'm the smartest. My friend, you may be smartest for some time. By the time your brain is conscious, there will be, those seconds where your brain will not support you, right? It's not, it's not, what you can say. See, fooling means what? You become so much conscious and then you manipulate, right? But there will be some time in 30 minutes, 1 hour, or today or tomorrow, right? Where people will come to know about you that you are faking because you are showing the personality you are not. Are you getting? This is why I said that learn these skills because that will make you the powerful authority. You don't need the second personality then.
Correct.
Who wants this second personality? Who? Those who are a weak personality. Those who are weak personality, those who are weak people, they need dual personality, right?
That guy Raj Bhavan.
Hmm?
That Raj Bhavan selling.
Nataraj, Mr.
Natwarlal.
He didn't need the second personality.
Only one.
He was con artist. He was telling the jailer as well, you can't hold me more than 1 month in the jail. Even he was keeping the sellotape on the mouth and he was staying away from him. Hold the personality where people should either respect you or they should stay away from you. Right? Forget about messing up and all. You guys understood? So that's how the things work. Clear? Alright guys, run for the day.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, I'm your follower. Hello, sir. Oh, so many views and all. Anyway, thank you so much, guys. Thank you, everyone.
See you tomorrow.
See you, man.
See you tomorrow. Send that, sir, the PDF.
I'll send now.
Okay, bye. Bye. Sir.
Bye. Okay, then. Take care, guys. Everyone. Hey, everyone. Thank you so much. Please subscribe this channel, and I'll make if you have subscribed this channel, be ready to become a world level public speaker. That's right. Hello. Yeah, hello.